Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. BBB Channel News online today with a show on cross-cultural communication and cross-cultural awareness in business. And as usual, we have three guests in our TV studio, and I'm very happy to welcome three nice ladies who are all top managers of multinational companies. So please welcome Frau Angelika Schmidt from Germany.
Ich begrüße Ihnen.
Hello, Frau Angelika. And
Hello.
please welcome Madame Valérie Tournier from France.
Bonjour.
Bonjour, hello. And also please welcome Señora Carmen Diaz from Spain.
Hola, buenas tardes.
Hello, Carmen, thank you. And dear ladies, as usual, I will ask you several questions from our audience. And the first question that interests actually all is how do you usually greet your partners and your customers when you come into a meeting room? Valerie?
So, we usually shake hands and we say bonjour or bonsoir. We nod, we smile. And when we know our colleagues well, we kiss each other on the cheek. So this custom often surprises foreigners. Sometimes they step back confused, embarrassed, or sometimes they refuse to do it. If you ask me how many times you should kiss a colleague on the cheek, it depends on the region. We do it twice in the north, 4 times in the south, and 3 times in the east. Cynthia?
Thank you, Valerie. Carmen, how is it happening in Spain?
In Spain, we always love to kiss each other, and we kiss 2 times. We give dos besos, as we say. Women kiss women, and men kiss women too. Men and men usually shake hands. Cynthia?
Thank you. And Angelika, how is it done in Germany?
In Germany, people usually greet each other by saying Guten Tag, Guten Abend, or if we are good friends, we can say hello, Hallochen, Grüß dich, and we do not usually kiss each other, but we can pet or hug each other.
I see. Okay, thank you. Well, I can tell you on behalf of London that we love ceremonies, and also we respect hierarchy in doing business in our country. And honestly, we greet each other by surname definitely, and then we switch to first names only in case if we are allowed. Right. And the second question about business cards and exchanging business cards. How do you usually exchange business cards? If yes, when? Angelika?
Usually we change our business cards, exchange when we are introduced to each other. That's enough.
Okay, thank you. Carmen?
We usually exchange business cards before the business meeting or when we are introduced, and we have our business cards in 2 languages, in Spanish and English, for example, if we are doing business internationally. Sometimes when Spanish companies are working with Russian companies, you can have a business card in Spanish and in Russian, and in other languages too.
Okay,
Cynthia?
I see. Yes, thank you. And Valerie?
Yes, we do it. We do it like in other European countries. We have no special complicated traditions in exchanging business cards like in Asian countries. We just do it in a natural way, and at the end of the meeting, when the official part is over, you can exchange your business cards. Cynthia?
Okay, thank you. That's interesting because in Great Britain, we do exchange business cards, but we usually do that at the very beginning of the meeting. Okay, thank you. And the next question is definitely about small talk, because for many cultures, small talk is an important part of business. Right. Carmen, what about small talk in Spain?
Oh, we're really fond of small talk, and well, the Spanish people love to talk in general, well, about any subject. The most popular subjects are, of course, Spanish cuisine, because we love to eat and to discuss what we eat. We also talk about architecture and art. And another important topic for small talk is politics. We love to criticize our government. And some people like to talk about communism, and they know a lot about the history of communism and other political movements. So
Oh,
everyone is into that.
that's interesting. Thank you, Carmen. Angelica, bitte?
Um, Small talks. No, no small talks. We are in Germany. No personal questions at all. But sometimes foreigners come to us and we have to speak about something with them. So it's possible to speak about sport and weather. That is, business time is for business, not for small talks.
Okay, danke schön. And Valerie, please.
So, you know, small talk is an important part of communication in France because French has a well-developed tradition of eloquence, oratory, and high life. But you should avoid some topics like politics and religion or private life. Uh, Choose topics with which are interesting for both, like traveling, experience, traditions, work experience, or working tips. Thank you.
Okay, I see. Thank you. As for the Great Britain, we love small talk because actually we are the nation that invented small talk. And the most frequent questions, I would say, are definitely weather, rain, all types of rain possible. So yeah, that's the major question. Okay, thank you. And my next question is, what kind of language do you prefer to use for communication during your meetings? Do you use English language as the international business language, or you are happy when your customers or partners speak your language? Angelika?
Of course, in our country, German is preferable. But my colleagues are usually bilingual, so it is not a problem to speak English when we are at multinational meetings or visiting some multinational clients.
Thank you. Thank you, Carmen.
We love to talk our language, Spanish, and we are best at it. Now more and more young people study English and are able to communicate in English, even though we have a very strong accent in English, unless we studied or lived somewhere in the United States or in Great Britain. Uh, well, I would say that we're not that good at learning foreign languages. Maybe we are a bit lazy to do that. So we always appreciate if someone speaks Spanish.
I see. Okay. Thank you very much. And Valerie?
You know, if we speak about big companies, big corporations, nowadays we have an international staff and we communicate English during the working day. But if you want to be closer to your colleagues or discuss some private questions, or you want to succeed in your career in France, you have to speak French.
I see. Okay. Thank you very much. My next question about dress code. How do you usually dress for negotiations, and maybe do you have casual Fridays like in some other countries? Valerie?
So we are not so conservative in the dress code like in the United Kingdom. Usually we prefer a casual style. Hardly ever we wear a suit or costume with a tie if it's not a part of a uniform. And we have no casual Fridays because we are not so strict during the week.
I see. Thank you. Carmen?
Well, we love to dress up always, and Of course, we wear business suits if it is necessary, but otherwise, especially women like to put on something beautiful and like to look our best. And I would say that we don't need casual Fridays because no one fancies wearing jeans for work or some casual clothes. We like to look great, to look our best.
Okay, I see. Thank you, Angelica. Bitte?
What about Germans? Casual dress, of course, is preferable, but it is used for working in office. But when we are at meetings, we usually use some formal classical dress, suits, ties, and so on. What about British people?
I see. Well, actually, business people doing business in Great Britain, they love style, they love business fashion even sometimes, and we have the best tailors in Bond Street in London, so no doubt that we love dress code. Thank you, ladies, very much. And my last question actually about planning. How do you treat planning deadlines? And also, what do you prefer in client communication, telephoning, meetings face-to-face, or maybe emailing? Valerie?
So what about deadlines? We try not to violate or shift deadlines. The work must be done on time, and French value their time and demand it from others. So what should you know about French culture? That is, the lunchtime is a sacred period. Usually lunchtime is from 12 till 2 p.m. Yes, it lasts 2 hours. And you should avoid calling or disturbing your colleagues during the lunchtime. Try not to call them. It's a moveton. Cynthia?
Okay. Thank you. Carmen, please.
Oh, we're not so good with planning and following deadlines. Well, and I'm afraid that we have become famous with our word mañana, which means tomorrow. And we like to postpone things for tomorrow and for other days. And I'm afraid we're often late. Well, we even could be like an hour late for, well, maybe for an informal meeting than an important one. As for emailing or telephoning, we prefer telephoning or direct contact. We don't like checking emails or other messengers, I'm afraid. Cynthia?
Thank you, Angelica.
So you know, planning is our national trait. We don't like to be in a hurry. We have direct budget, strict rules about everything, and everything is planned beforehand. So no deadlines for us. We are working under good conditions. We are not in stress. So we are a great nation, I suppose.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, ladies, very much. That was a very useful conversation. I wish you good luck in business and all the best. And I do hope to welcome you as guests and at our show in the future. Thank you very much.
Danke schön. Auf Wiedersehen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Merci, au revoir.
Bye.
Bye.